So this is just really just an impromptu visit to No Man's Land map and farm because I haven't been there for a while. I'm just going to flick through here. It's been, as I say, it's been a little while since I've been on here. So I'm up outside the local inn and the campsite here cutting the grass. Hopefully that's not too loud. So I played on 60 seasons for about roughly about 10 years of seasons to begin with, but I've now increased that to 9-day seasons because I've got so much to do that I'm struggling to fit it into 6-day seasons. So as you can see, we're in day 7 of late summer. I've done some harvesting and getting some fields prepared for over winter, but I'm waiting to get some more fields harvested. I need to change that time actually. If we have a look, you can also see that I've been soil sampling all the fields that I currently have. And some of those have still got crops. Some of these have got to be harvested. This one I've just sown, I think. No, it's not. So yeah, growing. Yeah, that's poplar. I'm going to leave that to the winter though for something to do then. And these have just sort of been put in. One of these will be winter wheat and one will be winter oilseed rape or canola. So until the other fields are ready to harvest, I'm decided just to come and cut some grass. Using one of the things from my favourite lawnmower pack, which is the 82s. Let me just try and get, I don't know if I can squeeze, maybe through that. I'll do it. I meant to change the time now, didn't I, up to 5 times, which is my normal rate of play. So I tend to cut the grass around these areas in the village, which we'll go to next, a couple of times a year. I'm just wondering now though that I've gone on to 9 days, it may need cut at least another once, but we'll see. Oh hey MID, okay, no that's cool. I'm just yeah, just chilling. I'm waiting. I've got to go and get my Farmer Rev. I've got to go get my vaccine in a couple of hours, so I just thought I'd just jump on here for a wee bit and do a wee bit of streaming. I've still got to go follow you, Farmer Rev. I've all subscribed to you the next time I'm on the laptop. Not very exciting at the moment. But yeah, I'm good. How's you, Farmer Rev? Hey Bruce, how's it going? let me know if the sound's okay. You can hear me okay above the machinery if I need to turn it down. By the way, guys, Not Yet Dead's another great FF streamer if you want to go and give him a follow as well. Any further forward with your PlayStation yet, Bruce? Hey Rusty, how's you? I'm going to get my first dose this afternoon, Rusty. I got to go now. I think about a couple of hours from now. So yeah, I just thought I'd jump on here for a bit before I have to go and prepare myself to get a needle stuck in my arm. My doctor phoned me the other day, Not Yet Dead. They just, was it yesterday? I think it might have just been yesterday they phoned me actually and just said, do you want your jab? You can come down tomorrow afternoon, and yeah, that was it. This is my wee village on No Man's Land. And of course I'm on PlayStation, so you know, in order to save slots when I designed my village, I had shared back garden areas put in, which is actually quite common in the UK anyway for some houses. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, well, my friend got her first dose the other day and she said she felt like she'd been hit by a mule. So I don't know if it depends on what type you get, given that there's different types of the vaccine out there. But yeah. So I missed my flu jab this year, so yeah, so getting the vaccine will be all good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I know when I get the flu jab, my arm's usually a bit achy for 2 or 3 days. But, okay, catch you later. Hey, Red, how's you? Yeah. I'm just pottering around on my No Man's Land and doing the, as my farmer goes and helps out the local community by cutting their grass for them. Did you get symptoms at all then, Rusty? Because sometimes they say after the second one you might get a couple of days of mild symptoms. Alright, oh that's not so good, Rusty. They say you get it for a couple of days as well, so yeah. Cool. Catch you later, not yet dead. Cheers for the luck, mate. As I say, Not Yet Dead's another great streamer, guys, if you want to go check him out as well. Give him a wee follow on YouTube. I don't know, I'll show you the, but, you know, as you know, PlayStation, we're kind of stuck with slot counts and such. So in a way to try and reduce that, I mean, because I'm playing in seasons, I can plant so I've just planted a row of trees. Because I'm in seasons, if you plant them close enough together, that's as tall as they grow. So it's like a bit of fencing around the park. Keep kids safe. Also, great red, that's cool. I sometimes multiplayer with Not Yet Dead. We have a great laugh on here and on SnowRunner as well. So if I head up, go across the bridge on the wee burn to my pub. So one of the things that I've done in order to reduce slot count is make my own little chairs by cutting up trees. So like that. So I made like additional seating by cutting up the trees. And over here I made a little fire area. You know, like you can sit around the fire at night. Underneath these logs there's a little red light. So at night time, yes, yeah, you can see my tree planting test. I can nip round there shortly, but I mean, I'm only in probably the second year of it because I've not been on for a while. But yeah, so there's a little red light on there. So at night time it shines red, so it looks like the campfire's lit. So yeah, so that's the sort of thing I kind of do to try and save slots. Right, actually I might just, because I'm kind of done with most of the grass cutting now, so what I might do is just leave that and go and get you. I'm sure the colours changed on that. I'm sure that wasn't the colours I had. Did you do that? The had colours changed on stuff. Right, tree planting. Now this is my wee farm, so I've got the lone oak house, but I had to, because it's got a basement area in it for a cinema, I had to raise the ground up a bit first before placing it. Otherwise, and it would end up under the water because, as you know, on No Man's Land, just beneath the surface is water. But yeah. I cut. Ah, right, so it changed, because I'm like, this is definitely not the colour mine was. Definitely not. So this is the BGA area around here with some bunkers. In fact, I've got some silage in the BGA currently. Just give you a tour, guys, because there's not much else doing until my crops are ready. I might get some ready tomorrow. So I've mostly put in roads and stuff here. the trees are up on the left here, not yet dead, the little experiment that I've set up. As I say, it's only in the second year, not yet dead, so they're only at this stage yet. So these ones are only 2 metres apart, which is the lowest. I've put these squares in to remind me how far apart I planted them. So they probably won't get much bigger than that, if at all. And then these are 3, so it'll be interesting to see if they get any bigger than those. And of course it goes up and up to about 10. So it takes 5 years on seasons for them to grow to full height, so we'll have to wait and see where they end up. Underground, yeah, it was almost an underground pool, Red, but it wasn't meant to be because it was a cinema. So I had to raise up the ground before I placed it to make sure that it was above water. So I used to have the straw harvest mod, but I took that off because it used up a lot of slots, and I kind of didn't feel like I wanted to. I kind of used it quite a bit. So I've got sort of Missy B silos down here, the liquid one, and this is another one of her silos which I've put in. So I've started doing poplars now instead for my winter work, instead of when I used to do the pellets. I would palletise the pellets in the winter, but now I do this. Yeah. So that's just what that is, just bits and pieces. But if we go, we'll go up the way first. This is a great thing about no man's land, as you know, is that you can just be as creative as you wish. So, to me, if you've got a windmill, the windmill has to be up high, right? So I put in a wee switch back. So this is my switch back. It's a bit bumpy, but it's fine. I kind of like that it's bumpy, to be fair. Oh, I'm going to end up driving off the edge of the cliff. So I can bring lorries up here, but you do need quite a strong lorry, but we do have quite powerful lorries now in the mod hub, which I can bring up here to this cell point. And the other thing I did try to do up here, let's park up in here a minute, wee bumpy road, is kind of make it look like there's a rather poor waterfall. So this is just the pond, pond mod at the bottom, and it's just kind of meant, so I used the puddles texture just to make it sort of look like there's water running down it. I mean, it's not great, but it's kind of looks, for a distance it looks not too bad, so it gives you a sort of waterfall sort of look. The pond at the bottom helps with the illusion too, I think. But yeah. Yeah, Bruce, that's why I had to raise the ground. Just, it did look quite funny, and I think if the furniture hadn't been in there, you know, on the screen, I might have just left it and just called it a pool, but it just looked weird with the furniture being in there. So, I raised this up a bit this piece of land to, I brought it up a bit and levelled it off. Probably a bit too close to the sky because it looks a bit pixelated from here. But yeah, this is the windmill sell point here. And obviously I've got a couple of these in which give me some income too. I think I've lost the well. I put the well in, but that might be my fault, so I'll need to go find it again. But yeah, this is the castle, the ruined castle. It's part of the whole thing of Jim's stuff that he has on here. And I've got a few lights, different coloured lights around it, so at night time it all lights up. It's quite nice. It was sort of like I kind of got the idea from like Edinburgh Castle, you know, seeing that lit up at night and stuff. So yeah, we've got some like cool red and blue lighting at night time, but it's too light. We might pop back here later when it's dark again. But yeah, so I've got a couple of seating areas up here just for people to come and have their picnic as they come up to visit the castle. Of course, you get some really nice views out over there, and you can see all my fields from up here. So I quite like that as well. But yeah, that's that bit. Head back down again. I did do a series on this map, and it was when I was still running 6-day seasons. I'm now on 9-day seasons because the amount of stuff I've got to do, which I just called A Year on the Farm. But they're quite long episodes because I think really it was sort of the very first that series that I did, and so they're roughly, I think, around 50 minutes long. But even since then I've changed things in the map. I mean, the waterfall and that wasn't there during that year. But I've had like 10 years of seasons on this map, and I've slowly built it up over the years. I didn't cheat in money except at the very beginning, and I only did that because I'd originally created this farm on my Xbox. So when I moved to the PlayStation, in order to bring it up to where I was on the Xbox, I cheated in some money to get it where that was, and then that was it. Okay, I just ran into a bush. Took a shortcut. But I've been watching Ebel do his challenge, which I think the Shaming Man's created, and I'm really intrigued to see what he's going to do, because he's been putting quite a lot of work into that. It'll be really interesting to see what it's going to be in the end. So obviously I put in all these tracks as well. Some of them I've followed Jim's original sort of outlines, and the other ones I've added in. But yeah, chickens. Another silo, smaller one of course. Glass house, which I again used early on because it was handy to get a little bit extra cash in. But this is where all my cows are. I've got lots of manure, so I've got, these are my dairy cattle, as you can see. And that's one of Foo Farmer's mods, the open cowshed one. He's pretty cool as our Foo Farmer. And so that's that one. Here we've got some... No, cheers Bruce, thanks for coming in. Here we've got the beef cattle, and they're actually on another one of Foo Farmer's basic mods. So this one won't produce any manure for me, but in my head they're only here until late summer. Well, probably autumn time, and then I move them across the road. But I think I'll probably get rid of that because I want to place another mod down, which is Farmer Manu's old production one for the pig food. So if I come this way, so here's the garden centre, and there's a cell point round the back of there, and I've put the hedges in all the way around there because of course they don't use any slots. It's pretty basic. A little car park, a little cell point. Up here I've got a couple of other houses. These are my workers' houses, so the people I employ, they live there. So they're all happy. And we will go and see the pigs. There's the spinnery over there as well for the sheep's wool. Oh, it's Evil Clown's Not Yet Dead. Is one of the other streamers that I follow. They're doing this challenge which the Shaming Man set up and they're basically, it's pretty much free reign to be as creative as they like. So he's been time-lapsing what he's doing. So yeah, it's quite good. Yeah. So over here, up hidden in these trees, is my pigs. Now in my head, they're all mixed because right in my head, and welcome to my head, these are wild pigs. And I worked with Foo Farmer to help create this. Well, I kind of I said to him what it was I needed, and he designed it obviously and built it. But based on my idea, this is what Foo Farmer came up with for me. So yeah, little pig inside there. So these are, as I say, they're wild pigs. So I just, it's a little wild pig sanctuary, and I just come and give them a bit of food and water, and they just wander around the trees here. And they'll go right up to the edge of the woods and right out the side of the woods at times as well. So yeah. So I don't actually sell, these are all males now. I did have females at one point, but I've now only males in here now, so they won't breed anymore. They will get to an age where they probably will start to die off. So the ones that I so in the story, I didn't sell the pigs. I just took them away and they went to a sanctuary, another sanctuary elsewhere, just to keep the populations up. Oh, he's quite noisy pig. Right, where's my truck? Here we go. So that's why the pigs are in the wood, because they're wildy pigs. And I'm just helping conserve the population. So I really need to change the colour of this, it's bogging. So this is Missy B's silage and slurry sell point if you're looking to make quite a bit of money. This is the one that came with a map that Missy B made for the map. I'm just going to switch the light off because I don't need it just now. So there's a fair bit of money to be made from that. And down here we've got some more fields. And I can't drive. And over here We've got our sheep pastures. So again, there's a few farmers, the basic ones, because I just love the idea of things not being fenced in, because you can't put fences around this one. And of course in this one they will eat the grass, which is why you can see that it's a bit patchy here and there, and getting a bit bare where it overlaps a bit. But keep an eye on that. If they need any more, I've got some bales over in the that they can get. I think I'm out of bales, so am I? Yeah. And then in there I think there's probably loose hay, and I don't think there'll be any straw in there because I don't need straw for the sheep. If I come up here, so this is one of Missy B's storage. So in there I store extra silage, fertiliser and seeds, so that I don't have to always go all the way back down to the farm for if I'm working up this end of the map. This is technically the farm office, so my farm manager works in there. And that's the bakery, and that's the bakery sell point. And this is another sort of dealership office place, and it's got the, you know, it's basically a buy everything point, the edge green one at the back here. This is the pig food trading system, but I'm planning to get rid of that if I can get Farmer Manu's old production pack factory down to make my own pig food, which should save me a bit of money. And then for the people who work in this area, they've got a nice wee coffee shop. Come out here, have a wee seat, and you know, and enjoy a nice cup of coffee. And this is my wee barn that I've put in, and it goes all the way across there. So it comes sort of out of these woods. You know, it sort of looks like there might be water running down there, sort of thing. Water runs down into the burn, and it's not very deep, as you can see, although I did get a tractor stuck in it once, as you do. And then now I know when I first created this, the Jim didn't yet have a bridge in, and I did think when he did put the bridge in that I could take this out and, you know, put the actual bridge in, but I kind of like it as it is. Hey, hiya Shaman, we've been speaking about you. So yeah, so I've just left that in, looks like a bridge, so it's cool. But yeah, so I'm going to change the colour of this thing because it's just not right since the update. It's horrible. Ah yeah, and a wee basketball court there as well for the people to play in. I quite like going in and shooting basketballs every now and then too. Right, see, driving too fast. Ah, no, thank you, Howie, for popping in. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Right. Oh, going in the car instead of pressing the button. Right, if you customise, now then. Right. Was it? No. Well, we were talking about e-balls, because he's doing your challenge for the NML, because this is my NML map, and yeah, so we were talking about, oh good grief, look, I've lost that we've been watching these videos, these time lapses, because they look pretty cool. Right. Now then. But I've got no idea what they're going to look like actually. I've got this all mixed up now, you see. That way. Yay! Finally, it's back to its natural colours. Needs a wash though, doesn't it? I'm going to speed up time a little bit too, I think, because as I say, there ain't going to be much happening until tomorrow. Well, hopefully I'll have some fields ready for harvest tomorrow. Hold on a sec till I actually see what the actual time is. Okay, I've got a little bit of time yet before I've got to go and get my arm jabbed. Right. Right, see now that it's sort of dark, let's go and all the way up here. There you go, you can see what the castle starts to look like at night time when the lights start to come on. So you get a bit darker. Don't want to go too dark because then it's no so sort of there's a certain time of night that it looks its best. But yeah, that's what it looks like when the lights come on at night. I put my castle. And if we go to where am I going? Here. And get lost completely into our caravan site. And you can see my campfire. And you can see it's nice and red now because the light that's on under the logs has come on. So it kind of looks like the fire's sort of burning a wee bit. So yeah. Somewhere. I like this house actually, I quite like it. It's got a wee fire that comes on at night time when the lights come on. Makes a nice wee crackling noise. But I'm gonna go and sleep for a few hours. Property maintenance cost is high. And eventually it synchronises. So nice and early in the morning. Feed the dog. It's maybe swimming pool bit. Remember how to cover off. There we go. I quite like now you can fill it and empty it. So, right, I'm gonna go feed the chickens. I'll get the truck. Ah, the back of this is a horrible colour too. I'll change that later. Ah, that's just horrible. They're not going to need that much, but it's all good. Just give it a quick brush. I have been known to drive into there with a lawnmower and cut their grass too. It's because they just sort of disappear otherwise. You can barely see them when the grass is fully growing. Okay. I think I'll do the pigs next actually, so I'll put that in here as well. I'm just trying to remember, I've got to look and see what my cows need actually, because it's been a while since I've been on this map, to be fair. Yeah. Right, pig food. Yeah. Let's have a look. So they need everything. Okay. That one's empty. Where's the other one? Yeah, they're going to need everything. And I'm going to need a bigger trailer. I'll go to the pigs first. So my beef cattle, I tend to buy them sort of midsummer when they're the cheapest, and sell them mid-spring when they've get good money for them, and by that time they've also reached the sort of optimum weight for selling them as well, so it works out really well. Ooh. Try not to run over my little piggies. Kind of ruins the conservation effort if I run them over. Yeah. More bacon for Jim. Yes, this is true. Yeah. He definitely would like more bacon. Doesn't look like that's even coming out there anymore. I'm sure that used to look like it came out. Well, there you go. Right, I'm going to go and get a bigger vehicle now to feed the coos. I'll just park this here because I'm going to want to change the colour of that thing. It's horrible. Yeah, I'll leave the lights on, run the battery down. Aye. One of my favourite modded trucks. Yeah, no bother, Shaman. Catch you later, mate. Cheers for popping in, though. I like the fact that the gear stick moves. I'm usually crashing when I'm looking at the gear stick. Right. Let me just reverse these saddle tracks out of the way. I don't know why I've got them sticking out here. I'm thinking of getting rid of these again. It's more just to reduce the space in the mod hub. You too, Shaman. Hopefully we'll catch you later. But I don't know. I'll think about it. I do like drive-thrus because I'm useless at reversing, so drive-thru is one of my favourite sheds that there is in the game. So of course there's the two F1s by Alien Jim, and to be fair most of the stuff on this map's by Alien Jim. Yeah, I'm hoping I've got enough, so am I giving them? Yeah, well, I'll give them TMR. Hopefully there's enough in the silo. I don't own harvesters or anything. I tend just to lease them because on seasons it's not necessary to have them all year round, so I just lease them for when I need them. If I don't have enough TMR, could quickly go and mix some. I think you're the only one left not yet dead. Let me just quickly keep an eye on the time. In fact, I might just quickly probably just be another 20 minutes or so, I think. Oh, cheers, Farmer F. Oh, yeah, there you go. Ah, that's my blinking thing said there was one, but there is two. It's probably more than you as well then, because it's just no showing. PlayStation. It's so wonderful. Right, hold on. Just going to quickly set an alarm because I tend to, I don't know about you, but I do lose track of time when I'm playing this game. And I don't want to miss my job. So I'll set it for about 25 minutes from now. Yeah, it seems to be, yeah. Which is a bit rubbish, really. There we go. Right. Oh, good grief. Can't even set an alarm right. There we go. 26 minutes, okay. Let's go and feed my coos. Yeah, didn't we park you in a very good place, did I? I'd have to say, because I've got quite a bit of manure in there and I've made a lot of money selling manure at Alien Jim's biogas plant. It's really good money. These cows are a bit strange, they're all sort of queuing up. It's like they're queuing up to get in somewhere. Must be because of the the COVID. Oh, it's quite a lot of mess. I know what I was going to do. I was going to put on these wee mopeds with the just for the milk stuff. I wanted to test out the milk stuff, little milk bottley things to see if it worked. Bam, 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 bam. They're probably going to take quite a bit of this, if not most of it or all of it. Ah, okay. Not too bad then. See how these ones do. They're only a few days old, so they might not need too much just yet. Oh, Brush is getting overexcited. Let's stick it by the water pump. Actually, I can't remember if I give them, because they eat the grass, yeah. Yeah, I will give them some. I need to get them to the weight for selling. What else is in there? Hay, silage. Water's okay. What about use? Straw. Have I got straw? Oh, very poor driving. I'm going to get them some hay or silage, one of the two. Well, let's just go around this way so I don't run the cows down either. Right. Doop, doop, doo. No, I'm not running over a queue. I avoided running over the coos. Right. The coos are all safe. Could do with some hairy coos, Highland coos, not yet dead. Right, hay or silage, let's see what I've got in here. Lots of, okay, I've got more silage in hay, so I'll go with that. And I've still got some silage in the pits as well, if I remember rightly, so I'm not short of silage. And I probably have some in the other silo. Probably won't need as much as that, but yeah, I think Missy was going to try and look to see if she could make a haggis beastie for us, but yeah, I think it kind of stalled. What else do you need? Do you need grass as well? Because you don't eat the grass. Yeah, you do. It can't be that difficult to make a hairy coo, right? depends, I guess, if the things need scripts or not, I guess. Which is always the sticking point on console. Okay, move. Right, shut your eyes. Nothing to see here. Oh, I just ran over my water thing. That's true, right enough, but they're just the cows, just smaller, innit? Yeah. See if you can make these wee calves look like haggis. Make them even smaller, we'll just call them haggis. But yeah, I think he just used the in-game beasties and just made them smaller. And changed what they eat as well to is it milk and grass? Oh, I get grass next for them, milky ones. The other ones have got plenty because they're eating the grass around there, about them. I forgot I got rid of the, what do you call them, the pallets, you know, the ones with the wool and the eggs and stuff on them. So came into the game, I thought, oh, where's my pallets? Oh, yeah, I took the mod off. Because Missy B brought out a wool pallet that holds 64,000 litres. I need to get some grass. So I figured I didn't need these wool pallets anymore. Forgetting that I was using them for the eggs as well, but it's in season, so I'm not producing a lot. Okay, I'm stuck, but let's just put grass in, I'll reverse. Well, that should definitely be enough grass. Oh, see now, look. Cut that corner too sharp. Don't do this in SnowRunner. These cows are queuing again. Stop blathering, you twat, and get out the way. Grass. Oh, just enough. Oh. Okay. I'll just check that. So, yeah, straw. No bother, not yet dead. We'll catch you later. I'm only going to be on another 10 minutes or so anyway. So we'll catch you later. Bye then. Yeah, cheers. Ooh. Right, so it's just if I've got straw and sheep. See, the weird thing is, usually these are full of bales, but I don't know where the bales are, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use them all, so I don't know if they all disappeared when I took the... Yeah, I don't know where all my bales have gone. I should have loose straw though, so I'll just have to go with that. I should have went round the back of there. Oh yeah, Missy B's racking's gone as well, up this end. Oh, okay. That's weird. Well, it must have been when they got updated, because I haven't been on here since that was updated either. But the other one's up by the... No, they don't melt away if they're in the shelter though, so it's only if you leave them exposed. So I'm not quite sure why Farmer Rev, it's just a bit weird. As long as they're under a roof like that, because it's got seasons mask on it, they should be fine, but they've just all disappeared. So I'll go and see where I've got some loose straw. Hopefully I've got plenty of loose straw. It's never done that to me though, because I've been doing this for... It does with grass, but not with straw and hay. Grass will disappear wherever it is, but straw and hay, it's never done that. And I've been playing, this is my 10th season year on this map, so it's a bit weird, and yeah. I'm hoping I've got straw here. And I don't know if it was when I deleted the straw harvest pack, it's had an impact on it, but you wouldn't have thought so, because it wasn't done as part of that. Alright, I've got plenty loose. So I'm going to have to... thing is, I don't think I've got any more straw to come in, because I've possibly already harvested all my... There's a wheat field there, I think. No. Corn. I've got oats, so I'll use the oats. That's a wheat field there, but that's just sowing, so hopefully I get enough for the oats. Otherwise I'm going to have to go and buy some. So, I need some more, hold on. Yeah, I'll give them a wee bit more just to keep them going. I used a Heston baler for the mate. Actually, I'm going to have to... I was going to download a different baler as well. Well, I've got it downloaded, but I was going to try a different baler. So I would have used the Heston baler for the bales, and there was a couple sitting in there as well, which... Yeah, all my bales have just disappeared. Don't know what's happened. It's farming sim for you. So I'm going to have to bale up quite a bit of hay for my sheep over winter now. Because they had quite a bit as well. Right. I do need to change the colour of this. I think I just had it the normal colour. Bright yellow is not a good look at all. Unless you like bright yellow, of course. Alright, customise. I think it's just... That'll do. Shut this door. Okay. I think now I'll actually have a quick... I'm probably going to leave it there for now though, because I gotta go and get ready to head off out. There's nothing ready for harvest yet. It might still be later on this day, farm day, but for now there's nought, so the animals are all done. I wonder if I've still got the Heston baler installed. Let's have a look at my garage. Actually no, because I would have leased it, so I should probably have a look here. I have a funny feeling I deleted it. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll put another one in later. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, there's not much going on at the moment, so it was just a wee quick tour around the farm and the map, and you know, just getting the animals all sorted out. But thanks for watching, hope you liked it, and we'll catch you again another time. Bye for now, bye Farmer Rev, bye Red, bye Not Yet Dead, bye Shaming, bye Howie, I can't remember who else was in there, and everybody else who popped in, Bruce was in, so bye the two. And sorry if I've forgotten anybody, because I've got no memory nowadays, but yeah, thank you, and bye for now. Cheers Farmer Rev.